science, and that they are going to start a school in one of the universities, which will train now the lower cadres, the technicians, the what.
Yeah, this is very.
And then we go to the actual building of the power station. The reason we went for nuclear plants is that the hydropower resources in Africa are not too big. If you combine all the rivers in Africa, the hydropower potential is about 300,000 megawatts. If you combine the Nile with the Congo River, with the Zambezi, with the River Niger in West Africa, I think it's about 300,000 megawatts or less for the whole of Africa. So if you take a country like the US, has got 1.5 million megawatts of electricity. Therefore, strategically speaking, we cannot depend on hydro. Now, in the past, of course, there is wind, there is solar, but in the past, the cost per unit was still high. I hear it is now coming down, but in the past it was high. At one time, solar was 40 cents per unit, per kilowatt hour. Then it came to 16 cents. Okay, so you are satisfied with our preparations?
Yes, and I don't know if you. It is, as we said, phase one is really where you build. After, you will have to take the decision to go to new.
In the recent past, we, International Atomic Energy, commissioned a mission to our country to review our preparedness to move into the establishment of the first atomic energy plant. And the main reason for our coming here, when they carried out that review, is actually to present to you the results of the review which they carried out.
So Uganda decided to embark into a nuclear power program a few years ago. You have gone through the initial stages of the program, and you would like to proceed further. So a strategic collaboration was established between Uganda and the IAEA since the beginning of the program. This collaboration has been based on what we call in-house the milestones approach, developed to guide countries in initiating and implementing their nuclear power program for the first time. The purpose is to assist the development of the required infrastructure in an integrated and timely manner, as well as to support the development of human resources. So, ladies and gentlemen, the INIR Phase 1 mission last year concluded that Uganda is committed to developing the required infrastructure in a coordinated approach. Uganda drafted an energy policy which includes nuclear power and established a nuclear energy program implementation office, what we call the NEPIO mechanism, that involves a wide range of different stakeholders. The NEPIO has completed several studies on different infrastructure issues and drafted the nuclear power roadmap for Uganda, which includes recommendations on the necessary infrastructure that should be put in place in a timely manner. So embarking in nuclear power program is the sovereign decision of any country. We in the agency can provide support, but the major responsibility for closing the gaps and moving forward is yours. While bilateral agreements and international cooperation with experienced organizations in other countries are an important mechanism for obtaining advice and support, they cannot replace the responsibility of the government and the leadership of the key organizations regarding their obligations and the commitment for a safe and secure nuclear power program. But the Uganda governmental support to the nuclear power program is one of the strong findings of the INEA report among the best practices of embarking countries that we have seen so far. And today's ceremony is really the proof that such commitment is there and it will be needed all along the journey to nuclear power. So finally, I would like to assure you that the IAEA remains committed to continuing its support for the nuclear power program for Uganda as it progresses to the next stages.